ABC7 Bangor.
This is ABC7 News at Noon.
Coming up on ABC7 News at Noon, a repeat offender caused his third police standoff last night in Eddington. Plus, we'll hear the latest plans from Sugarloaf regarding how they plan to expand housing and recreational offerings. Plus, a local towing service is continuing their tradition of providing free rides to partygoers on New Year's Eve. These stories and more coming up. I'm Emma Smith, and thank you for joining us this afternoon. Let's jump right into it and check in with Devin Biggs for our full forecast.
Hey Emma, happy Friday afternoon. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Lou G and Fredericks across from Eastern Maine Medical Center, serving the greater Bangor area for over 65 years. Here we go. We're still holding on to this aerial flood advisory that's in effect just to the south and west of Lincoln. It's pretty much safe to say this is up until further notice, although the latest expiration time is at 1 o'clock this afternoon. We might see this extended again with that ice jam that many areas are still dealing with, causing a little bit of flooding. Otherwise, so we're going to be holding on to the clouds today, and maybe some sunshine peeking out from time to time as well. As we're watching some clouds tracking in from the west, going toward the east, there's high pressure to the south, so that's helping us a bit. We're trying to get some sunshine going across the area. The winds will not be a huge deal at all. Kind of switching directions at times. Maybe some wind further down toward the coast and over the water. Nothing too ridiculous. Will mainly be at around 5, maybe up to 10 miles per hour in a few areas on land. Futurecast for today, there's a few breaks in those clouds, so we'll see some sunshine at times. Other spots will see clouds and some rain farther off towards the north. But for us, we'll have to wait until later this weekend for our chances for rain to move in. For today, mid-40s, not bad. Mostly cloudy. That south wind getting up to about 5 miles per hour. As for tonight, mid-30s on the way, mostly cloudy. And that south breeze again getting up to about 5 miles per hour. And for tomorrow, upper 40s. This will feel amazing. That mostly cloudy sky and a slight chance for rain moving in late. And a south breeze at about 5 miles per hour. And that hourly forecast for the rest of the afternoon period. Overall, mostly cloudy sky. The sun may come out from time to time. Temperatures in general in the 40s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up. Emma?
Thank you, Devin. A man known to police for having incited multiple police standoffs is once again facing criminal charges, this time in connection with a standoff last night in Eddington. The Penobscot County Sheriff's Office say it started when they attempted to serve a domestic violence protection order for 47-year-old Thaddeus Wind, who they say had previously created police standoffs in both the summer of 2021 and 2022. At the time of the incident last night, Wind was on probation for firearms and domestic violence charges. The Sheriff's Office says after creating a standoff that lasted 4 hours, Wind was taken into police custody by their special response team. He was transported to the hospital for evaluation and is facing criminal charges for violation of protection order and a violation of probation. The incident remains under investigation and no other details will be released at this time. A toddler killed in what police say is a homicide on the Mid-Coast is prompting new calls for change across the state. Police say the 3-year-old girl died on Christmas Day, and while the investigation is ongoing, some lawmakers are already pushing for better protections for vulnerable kids. Dan Lampriello breaks down the proposals and the latest on this case.
This quiet complex in the town of Edgecombe is still trying to comprehend the unthinkable.
It's been kind of hard to get to sleep since all this has happened.
George Moody lives just a few doors down from where state police say 3-year-old McKinsley Handrahan was killed on Christmas Day. And like so many, he just wants answers.
I hope they figure out what happened to that youngster, because nobody, young or old, deserves to end like that, and so quick and unexpected.
State police are not releasing how Handrahan died, only saying it was by homicide. They're also not saying who was at home at the time of her death.
It just shouldn't have happened, period.
We need to really put our whole effort into combating this issue. It's not something that should be tolerated or accepted.
State Senator Joe Baldacci has been following the staggering amount of child deaths seen in Maine over the past few years. And while a lot remains unknown about this latest killing, he's pushing for more protections.
It's very tragic. These children are defenseless, and the bureaucracy needs to respond in a humane, compassionate, an effective way.
Maine DHHS wouldn't comment on if Handrahan's family had interactions with Child Protective Services, but the system has been under scrutiny in recent years after multiple cases of children dying from abuse and neglect.
The caseworkers are very overworked. They are doing the best job they can do, but I think there needs to be independent oversight to see what we can do better and to see what obvious glitches happen in the system.
Do you hope that this next legislative session, some progress can be made?
I'm very hopeful.
Baldacci's proposal would create an independent inspector general's office to investigate child welfare complaints and cases, a step he believes would add better protections and hopefully prevent another child from losing their life.
These are defenseless children who need our help, and I think we can do a better job.
The legislation Senator Baldacci is proposing is expected to be taken up by the legislature next year. However, he doesn't expect it to get a public hearing until possibly March or April. As for the investigation into this young girl's murder, state police say they are still investigating, and so far, there's been no arrests.
The town of Newburgh is moving forward with plans to build a new fire station. Newburgh Town Manager Cynthia Grant says the town will receive $1 million through the recently passed omnibus spending bill. She says the new fire station is something that has been needed in the town for many years.
The town of Newburgh has been in need of a new fire station for quite a while. Our current fire station is in a very bad disrepair, has black mold in it. We had an engineering survey done a few years ago that didn't fare well at all.
Grant is hoping the construction of the new facility will be complete around July or August of 2023. A residential home in Hancock County is making plans to reopen after closing over a year ago. The problem now, a nursing shortage. Devin Dagnall met with them to discuss how they're trying to move forward.
Back in October of 2021, Island Nursing Home of Deer Isle closed its doors and relocated more than 50 residents because the home couldn't find enough qualified nurses during the pandemic. Now, they are trying to reopen in the summer of 2023 and are still facing the same problem.
We know that in Ellsworth, in one of the facilities there is a waiting list of 80 people to get a residential care. Wow. That's the type of, we're really in a crisis situation in Maine regarding health care.
Skip Greenlaw is the treasurer of Island Nursing Home, and he says that due to the nursing crisis, the home had to make some changes to their model before they could even think about opening their doors. Some of those changes included reducing the number of residents in the home and switching it from a nursing care facility to a residential care one.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a painful decision you have to make, and the community, on the island anyway, was very much opposed to us selling the bed rights because they know that there was a need for skilled nursing care.
Despite the challenges, the home's board of directors is still optimistic that they will be able to welcome residents by July 2023.
I hope that we'll send the application in on January 6th, and we expect to hear back quite quickly. They will give us some deadlines in terms of hiring administrators, hiring staff. Our goal is to open July 1st. If things come together, it may be that we can open sooner.
In Deer Isle, I'm Devin Dagnall for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
A beneficial community fundraiser for people who shop at the Millinocket Hannafords. For the entire month of January, Millinocket Fire and Rescue has been selected to receive $1 from every Bloomin' for Good bouquet sold at the grocery chain's location at 843 Central Street. Just look for the big red sticker on the bouquet indicating it is part of the fundraiser. And colder temperatures mean Mainers get the green light to enjoy the frozen ponds and lakes in the state. But officials want to remind people to stay safe. David Ledford has the story.
Winter weather in Maine means it's time for ice fishing, or maybe some pond hockey or ice skating. But the Maine Warden Service says it's important to stay safe on the ice. According to Game Warden Joseph Bailey, you should check the depth of the ice with a chisel or a drill before you walk on it.
Everybody needs to be aware that that ice from one body of water that might be 10 inches on another body of water might be 1 or 2. We encourage everybody to check the ice before they venture out.
Herman Pond may be frozen solid, but thin sections of ice can still pose a threat. Bailey says that those heading out to enjoy winter activities on the ice should tell someone where they're going and when they will return, and to keep a communication device on them at all times. Bailey also recommends that people carry ice safety picks with them when they go out. which help a person to get a grip on the ice if they fall through. Some Mainers out enjoying the frozen waters also emphasize the importance of ice safety.
Definitely carry these things. They're spikes, so if you fall in, you can deploy them like that and drag yourself out. You should really be out here with a second person or even a third person.
Bailey says that if you end up falling through the ice, you should crawl away from the hole in the direction you came from, on the ice that has already been walked on. The website for the Maine Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife says that ice should be clear or blue and between 4 and 6 inches thick for recreational activities on foot, but that people should use their best judgment around ice. David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Sugarloaf is moving ahead with big expansion plans. The Department of Environmental Protection approved a plan this week that will allow the ski area to add new trails and lots of new housing units. The expansion will take place on approximately 550 acres and will also include a new ski lift, base lodge, and a new network of hiking and biking trails. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and the Maine Department of Transportation will still need to sign off on the plan. It could begin work on this project this winter if it wins final approval. Coming up on ABC 7 News at noon, we'll have a rundown of New Year's Eve events occurring in Bangor. We'll be right back with the details.
Jamar Construction Products in Bangor continues to grow to meet our customers' needs, supplying products for site work contractors, concrete contractors, and survey and safety supplies. We are proud to be the local dealer for Hilti, Valley Blades, U.S. Fabrics, and Euclid Chemical, plus so much more. Stop by and see us at 1270 Hammond Street or give us a call at 907-4491. If you dig it, pour it, plow it, fasten it, lay it, or lift it, Jamar Construction Products can help you.
Living in Maine means long, cold winters and hot, humid summers. Whatever the weather, Bangor Heat Pumps is your solution. Open 24/7, Bangor Heat Pumps takes care of you at home or at work. We operate statewide and service all brands and models. Understanding moving can be stressful. We will help move any units you may have. We offer a veterans discount in our home with a Capeless Hero discount. Visit us online at BangorHeatPumpsLLC.com or call or text us at 307-7746. Bangor Heat Pumps.
Did you know that it's possible to buy the wrong type of flooring for your home? Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or professional contractor, the experts at Don DeKalb Mainwood Floors are here to help, offering solid pro advice from choosing the right material and color to installation. Don DeKalb features the highest quality hardwood flooring sourced from lumber right here in Maine, from Maine traditions. Not only will you get a floor you'll love, you'll get a floor that will last. Don DeKalb Mainwood Floors, buy from the best, forget the rest.
Gillette presents the Gillette Labs with Exfoliating Bar, a razor designed to take the hassle out of your routine with effortless shaving and one efficient stroke. The bar and the handle removes unseen dirt and debris that gets in the way of the blades, so nothing gets between you and a quick and easy shave. All with a lifetime warranty. Gillette, the best a man can get.
For $0, she signed the car over for $0.
An ex trying to pull a fast one?
Why would you sign the car over?
I did not, Your Honor. Signed the car over to him for free. He stopped making payments because he got aggravated that I had filed for child support to help support our daughter.
And Dad will only pay for one or the other.
You left, you took the car.
And I was still making payments, Your Honor.
To whom?
Not to her for the car, but I was making payments for my child support, and then she didn't let me see my daughter.
Next, Judge Judy.
Friday at 5, only on ABC 7.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back to ABC 7 News at Noon. I'm Emma Smith. 2023 is just around the corner, and the city of Bangor is hosting a number of events on New Year's Eve with hopes that people will choose the city as their destination to ring in the new year. Our Matthew Duronsik has the story.
Making plans for New Year's Eve can sometimes be a hassle. But for the city of Bangor, it's set up this year so that everybody can have a blast. After a few years where celebrations in the city were not as big as anticipated, Downtown Bangor Partnerships Executive Director Betsy Lundy is ready to start the new year with a bang.
We're really excited for New Year's Eve this year after a couple quiet years downtown where people weren't sure in what way to celebrate or how to celebrate. I think the community is really excited to be getting back together again and having a big celebration.
The city and businesses are holding a variety of events that the community can attend, including the finale 5K race at the West Market Square, live music and drinks at Happy Endings Martini Bar, and even a live DJ at Carolina Sports and Spirits. You can even get in the spirit at Bangor Public Library.
We're going to have a dance workshop sponsored by the Thomas School of Dance. The Challenger Center is going to have a hands-on activity. The Jordan Planetarium, Sean Latch is coming over to do a hands-on activity, and the Children's Youth Department has all kinds of activities planned that will be stretched across the third floor.
If you're in more of an adventurous mood, the Maine Discovery Museum will be hosting a New Year's Eve party for the kids.
It's been a really long 3 years for all of us, so to be back into the swing of celebrating New Year's, especially with a kid-friendly event, is really important to us.
People are just excited to be out celebrating the New Year's together in person.
Just to be able to go out and see people again and, enjoy the moment while we have it.
Matthew Juronsik, ABC7 and Fox 22.
For those who are unable to drive following New Year's celebrations and want their car towed to their house, Union Street Towing says they have your back. The company has been providing this service free of charge for more than a decade for the Bangor and Brewer area. Union Street Towing co-owner Sarah Baker says it's okay for people to go enjoy themselves on New Year's Eve, but remember to either drive back safely or, if need be, give them a call.
We just like to make sure that everybody has a fun and safe time and gets home safely on New Year's Eve.
Anyone who needs their car towed back to their property should call Union Street Towing at 942-4200 and should expect a wait time of 30 to 45 minutes. Now let's toss it over to Devin Biggs for our full weather forecast.
Alrighty, happy Friday afternoon. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Scott's Recreation, New England's largest trailer dealer, home of Maine's lowest camper and tractor prices, with locations in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono, Maine. Here we go. We're still holding on to this aerial flood advisory here, and as up until about 1 p.m. later this afternoon, it might get extended again or shortened. It's pretty much safe to say this is until further notice for an ice jam that's still causing some issues and a little bit of flooding in a few areas. Let's zoom things out just a little bit more. We're holding on to the clouds right now, but we will see some breaks in those clouds from time to time to give way to some sunshine, so that will help things out a little bit in some spots. We're also watching this area of low pressure here that's tracking off towards the east, and this will equal some chances for precipitation coming up later on as it does move in our direction, so we'll need to make sure we're ready for that just in time for the New Year's holiday. So futurecast moving forward, here's a general idea. We have clouds here and maybe some peaks of sunshine from time to time or clearing skies once we get towards nighttime. The rain will stay further off towards the north. We'll have to wait until Saturday night and parts of Sunday for our turn for rain, as otherwise it'll just be some clouds and maybe some sunshine mixed. And then by Saturday night and parts of Sunday morning, not a good time. We'll be watching for some rain now begin to move in. Here's a bigger picture. It's going to be tracking from the southwest, going toward the north and east. So it's going to look like this with just rain that'll be moving through. Nothing too ridiculous, but maybe even some snow on the backside of this before it gets out of here as we head towards Sunday night. So how much rain could we possibly see? Nothing too extreme, but we will see some decent rainfall, up to an inch of rain possible area-wide before we're all finished up. So some good rain that'll be possible across a good part of the state. But moving forward, wave heights are very calm right now. 2 to 3 foot wave heights being noted nearby, so there's no advisories along the coastline with the wind staying calm. I don't expect anything to get issued along the coast anytime soon. Our average high being 30 degrees, so we'll reach for the middle to upper 40s today. That will feel amazing. Mid-40s Sunday, lower 40s Monday, back in the mid-40s Tuesday, before the lower 50s possibly return Wednesday. And then another cool down again by Thursday as we fall back down to 35 degrees. That forecast for today, mid-40s becoming mostly cloudy. That south wind getting up to about 5 miles per hour. As for tonight, mid-30s on the way, becoming mostly cloudy. That south wind getting up to about 5 miles per hour. For tomorrow, upper 40s, mostly cloudy. Slight chance for rain late in the day. That south wind getting up to about 5 miles per hour. Scott's Recreation extended forecast. So overall, the new year not looking very great weather-wise. Most of the day Saturday we're good. It says we head towards Saturday night and Sunday. Chances for precipitation moves in. Late Sunday, maybe seeing a rain-snow mixture, but most of the day Sunday will be rain. Temperatures overall will be in the 40s. For partly cloudy Monday, highs in the low 40s. Mid-40s Tuesday with a mostly cloudy sky. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well, Devin. Coming up on ABC 7 News at noon, we'll have your business report. We'll be right back.
When Rowell's Garage in Dover Foxcroft wants to know the local forecast, they log on to foxbangor.com. Rowell's Garage has been serving customers in the greater Dover Foxcroft region since 1946. Our goal is not just selling you a vehicle, but also giving you quality service to maintain your vehicle at peak performance.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. Have both Medicare and Medicaid? Now's the time to explore your options and choose the coverage that's right for you. Choose a plan that offers you more benefits at no additional cost. Millions of members turn to WellCare for benefits and services that go beyond basic Medicare and help them lead better, healthier lives. Choose a plan with zero or low monthly premiums, co-pays, and deductibles. And with WellCare, you don't just pay less, you get more. More dental with comprehensive coverage, including dentures and crowns. More vision and hearing with an eyewear allowance and hearing aids. Plus prescription drug coverage with $0 preferred generics and free home delivery. Call us at 1-877-267-8416 to speak to a friendly licensed representative and request a free all-in-one guide. There's no obligation. We're here to help you review your options to see if a WellCare plan is the right decision for you. WellCare has a large network of quality doctors and specialists. Plus, we offer PPOD SNPs with the freedom and flexibility to choose your preferred provider in some areas. Enjoy free over-the-counter healthcare items and free groceries with a healthy food card. Plus, free transportation to doctors and pharmacies and free meals delivered to your home. Get convenient access to care with our telehealth services, including online doctor visits and a free gym membership with online classes. WellCare is a leader in government-sponsored health care. It has been serving those with Medicare, Medicaid, and prescription drug for more than 35 years. Call now. We're here to answer your questions and even assist enrolling you over the phone. Choose the company that puts your health first. WellCare, Medicare done well. Call now and get a free copy of our all-in-one guide. 1-877-267-8416.
There's more than one way to parent a child, but which way is best?
You're so brave.
You could say that again.
The Parent Test. New episodes starting January 5th on ABC.
Mental health and abortion access are directly related, a new study reveals. Researchers at the University of Pennsylvania and the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia found that young women are at a greater risk of suicide if their access to abortion is restricted. The study found that states with limited access to abortion and reproductive care between 1974 and 2016 were linked with higher suicide rates in women of reproductive age compared to women no longer in their reproductive years. The data used in each state was provided by the CDC. Researchers factored in each state's reproductive care laws and how suicide rates in the key demographic changed before and after those laws went into effect. States that enforced at least one restrictive reproductive law saw higher suicide rates in women between 20 and 34 years old. The study did not take into account the Supreme Court overturning of Roe v. Wade in June. Potential good news for folks who are sober and taking a break from drinking, as non-alcoholic drink options are expected to be on the rise. Data from drink market analysis company IWSR predicts the popularity of non-alcoholic drinks will only continue to skyrocket, estimating a more than 25% growth in non-alcoholic beverages through 2026. Analysts say no and low alcohol options are outperforming other drinks in the U.S. as more people focus on their health. Non-alcoholic beer has seen the most growth, while alcohol-free spirits are also expected to increase in popularity. And for your business report, here's Edward Lawrence.
Stocks trying to end 2022 on a positive note. The Dow, S&P 500, and NASDAQ all closed higher on the second to last trading day of the year. Despite Thursday's rally, the markets are on pace for their worst year since 2008. Well, looks like a lot of people were car shopping this month. The car company TrueCar says they expect there will be nearly 1.3 million new vehicle sales in December. That would be a 4% increase from November. And speaking of driving, don't look now, but gas prices are starting to creep up as we head towards the new year. AAA says the national average cost for regular unleaded is now $3.16 a gallon. That's 6 cents higher than a week ago. Mortgage rates are also on the rise. Freddie Mac says the average 30-year fixed rate rose this week to 6.42%. For context, it was 3.22% at the beginning of January. That makes it the biggest calendar year increase on record. That's business. I'm Edward Lawrence.
And when we return, we'll hear about how the town of Castine is calling for a new vendor to fill its snack shack spot on the dock. We'll be right back with the details.
When Mainly Mercantile wants to know the local forecast, they log on to foxbangor.com. Mainly Mercantile is a venue of small businesses. We are a diverse group offering upcycled furniture and home decor, vintage items, jewelry, DIY creative products, made in Maine items, and souvenirs.
Hi, I'm Angelina Mucci.
And I'm Andy Mucci of Family Fun Bowling Center.
When we want to know the weather, we go to foxbangor.com.
Celebrating our 50th anniversary year, Family Fun Bowling Center has 20 lanes of 10-pin bowling at its best.
If you've been hurt in a car accident, watch out.
Watch out. The insurance company may try to tell you that you don't need a lawyer.
Watch out. The insurance company may try to settle before you're done with all your medical treatments.
Don't trust that insurance company after your accident. You could miss out on a lot of money. Call the Twos and we'll watch out for you.
Lowry & Associates watched out for me and got me $275,000.
Call the Twos. We win for you.
If you're hurt in an accident, what do? Call 222-2222.
Hey, it's Eric from Green Bear 420. We've been in business since 2010 and going strong, so stop in and check us out. We specialize in glass art by over 100 local artists and even have live glass blowing. Plus, we carry incense, novelties, t-shirts, and hard-to-find items. We have tons of local products for the tie-dye wearing person in your circle of friends. Come see us at 531 Moosehead Trail in Newport. And remember, Green Bear 420, it's not just a store, it's a lifestyle.
Hammond Lumber Company appreciates the communities that have supported Hammond's prosperity and growth over the years. The Hammond team is grateful for the opportunity to give back by supporting local causes that sustain strong, vibrant communities throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond recognizes that they could not do this without your support. Thank you for choosing Hammond as your building project partner. Hammond Lumber Company, proud to serve local communities since 1953.
Welcome back to ABC7 News at Noon. I'm Emma Smith. For anyone that has traveled to Castine in the summer, a stop at the Snack Shack on the town dock is a welcome ritual. Now, the town of Castine is looking for someone to take over the captain's catch. Town officials are looking for a new vendor to take over operations of that beloved lunch spot. The town has put this out for bid for the 2023 season. Officials say the lunch spot is not a revenue generator for the town. It would cost the vendor $4,000 a season to use the space on the dock.
We are simply looking for a quality vendor that could move into that facility and provide excellent service to both the residents of Castine and all guests and visitors that come and visit our town.
The request for proposals will be taken between now and February 14th. Contact the Town Hall in Castine for more information. That's all for ABC7 News at Noon. Thank you for watching. I'm Emma Smith. We'll see you this evening on ABC7 News at 6. Have a good day.
This week on Real, watch the year-end with enthusiasm.
Over the soul pack! Why are we yelling?